Lick it up. Lick it up.
Where is it? Come on. Stop singing. Guys, Luke, check it down. Not even a minute into the stream.
I don't know the words.
This is like your solo video that I posted earlier this week. It's Luke to go into solo, and it's just like, nope, nothing's on.
What's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday.
Feeling good.
Oh, what was that, Luke? We shouldn't have given you a mic, bud. Just way too much, bud. Just over the top, wanting to fit in. That's what he's doing.
I can mute him, it's fine.
Yeah. Feeling good on a Wednesday. Yeah.
Kyle, this is a classic intro right here. Yeah, I feel like that was good. It derailed a bit.
Yeah.
Because Luke didn't want to follow through, as always.
I don't know the words or the melody.
The song, how many times older than you is that song? What year does that come out?
Probably 80 years.
Yeah. Nice, how's it going, guys? Yeah, chat about NAMM. Feeling good. Dave, what's up? Bye, Andy, gotta fly. Hey, yeah, we'll see you soon, Andy. I won't be there in Minnesota, but the guys will see you soon.
Wow. And the internet hates me and thought we hadn't started yet.
Oh, well, did you get the notification? We actually scheduled it yesterday. Usually we've been doing it in the afternoon, so maybe it was different in that regard, but... Anyways, how's it going, everybody? Happy Wednesday.
Smash that like button for us.
Yeah.
You know?
Get some more friends
Do
to
all
come
the
hang out,
stuffs.
have a couple drinks, talk about some gear, talk about NAMM, because that's the hot ticket item this week.
Yeah.
Is it ever? You guys have no idea.
It's so much fun getting ready for NAMM.
Yeah.
It's the best time of year. It's like summer camp for us, bud.
Yeah. Well, going there is summer camp, but
Oh, yeah.
the prep is somewhat less than that. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about what goes into it, why it's important, all that fun stuff.
Sure.
Notice YouTube being dumb. Okay, good. We'll blame YouTube for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Blame YouTube. Kyle, look it up. I Kiss was released as a single in 1745. Nice, Luke. So you're a few years behind there.
I want to know what you guys think. I should not have quite so much delay on there, right? How do I turn that delay off? There we go. So I play those chords like kind of like a minor 7.
You're basically playing like the top part of a B minor 7 over an A chord, which goes into the major, which I think is the right way.
And you were just adding.
I was just doing like a sus. But I think it depends. Like I think in that song it is what you're doing. But I think in some songs, like, you know, like keeping the 5th in there sounds cool, right? Like as opposed to raising it.
Yeah, like because like Kickstart My Heart doesn't have that, does it?
I don't know. You would know better than I do. But yeah, kind of. How do you guys play that riff? If anyone here has learned any Kiss songs, or Kickstart My Heart even too, or like any of that stuff. Do you do like kind of the minor 7 thing where you raise the 5th as well to the 6th? Or you just do the sus.
What's going on? Hip Metal Works.
Here's some Sydney, BC. Nice. Thanks for joining us. My favorite chord, the butt chug major.
Is that what that is?
Dude McGuybro says that. Nice. It's great. Love it. But yeah, you could. It's like basically the top part of.
Yep.
Anyways, different ways. I would imagine anything like in that era, you are correct and I'm not. So.
Well, I guess the real question is, how's Panama done then? Is it like...
That last chord was wrong. Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or is it...
The rest of that sounded right.
What is...
I think that's right. I think that's right, yeah. Same thing.
I don't think it's the same thing. I think it's what you were doing, like just like a sus chord.
Because the 5th is kind of like keeping the rhythm going, right? So I don't know. You just want an excuse to do dive bombs. But yeah, I think it depends on the sound you're going for. Yeah.
That's right. That's right, you did. Watching Verb and Big Bong Delay. I know. You know what? Fine, I'll turn it all off. It'll be as dry as it can be. I don't know how to turn this
Just
pedal
press
off.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's good. You don't. You just leave it on. It's the always on reverb from Source Audio. I will say it sounds really good though. Like I pretty much will leave it all the way on for cleans and other things. Okay, we get it. Jeez. Sounds good.
I threw it out of tune doing that.
Nice. That's why you need it, Floyd. Yeah, what's everyone drinking today? We got some fun treats today. I don't even know what this is, but apparently Poo Ninja actually recommended this to Derek because Poo Ninja is apparently really a human being and, does drink beers.
I know the secrets of who the ninja is.
You know who he is.
Yes.
He is a real person.
And that person over there is a person. And that person there's a person.
Two Pitchers Brewing Radler, which is like a 5% Radler, and it's quite good. I like this quite a bit, actually. Yeah.
I don't know if you can zoom in on this there, Lukey
Where's
Dukes.
this from? Poo Ninja. Poo Ninja,
like,
where's this from?
Can you guys see that? It's like crazy hipster because it's got like a dude riding a grapefruit unicycle on it. So
I'm pretty sure this is just like he's supposed to just be from like a long time ago, and when it wasn't hipster, it was just clothes.
I 100% thought Kyle was the Poo Ninja. I mean, it fits, right?
I thought it too, and I was like, I don't know if Kyle like would do this. This is a little bit out there. Kyle, you say some out there things too, but I think that's a little dedication right there. It takes a lot of dedication. Kyle, I think you could do it maybe, but Derek had me convinced Kyle was the Poo Ninja, and then we found out who he was, and it's not Kyle. But
nice Guinness.
if you're getting beer shipped to the moon, you ain't buying Natty Light. Nice. Not helping diet. Oh, sorry, Dan. Yeah, that's something we should consider probably too, is not drinking beers every Wednesday.
What are you talking about?
Okay, never mind. Maybe we should. Luke has PBR. Yeah. Kyle, I aspire to someday achieve Poo Ninja's level of commitment and positivity. Yeah, man. It's a blessing to the community. Steve, we got your amp signed today, finally. So it'll ship out to you tomorrow, but we took some fun video too that we'll share. But yeah, thanks again. It'll finally be on its way. We had some fun doodling on it. If you also want us to, we'll draw on your amp on the stream. I felt horrible doing it. We did do it on the bottom.
Oh yeah, Hip Metalworks. Yeah, Captain Spice and Pepsi.
It's like the first drink I ever had, I think.
That's my go-to if I'm
at the Palomino. I think.
Where a 42-year-old cougar tried to take advantage of you.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I was so innocent, and I was like, wow, all these women are so kind. No, I'm joking. Pretty much doesn't know Palomino.
He's not.
Palomino. Oh, dude, no, it wasn't that bad. It was the Palomino Club is a very notorious
Cougar
bar
Den
in Winnipeg. Yeah, if you want to go that way, sure.
What's up, James?
Yeah.
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 This is the first time I played guitar in like.
Since last week, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Luke. Point at the thingy. Oh, sorry. So yeah, I guess the hot ticket item for us around the shop these days has been NAMM, and we've been talking about it quite a bit, but now it's finally approaching, at least for you very soon, or your kind of trip or excursion to get to NAMM. Because it entails a lot more than just like going down there the week of.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's less than awesome.
Yeah, but we're doing the couple fun things. You guys are doing the Gear and Beer Roadshows, which I think is the first. We're starting to do that more in store, like with dealers now.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh.
Absolutely.
Which is fun. Like the whole Gear and Beer concept started as like a live event that Derek put together in Nashville that we would just like rent out a nice studio in Nashville with a bunch of our gear and just invite a bunch of session guys down to have drinks and try stuff. And during COVID, we kind of put more time into making it a virtual thing.
We didn't know what to call the live stream, and we were like,
Gear and Beer.
Gear and Beer.
Yeah, it works.
Let's do that.
But the branding works.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are going to some dealers, some new dealers.
Yeah, we're going to Eclipse Music. on April 2nd in Minneapolis, St. Paul area. So yeah, I know Andy's there, but yeah, if you guys are in Minneapolis, St. Paul area, come by and hang out with. It's going to be Sean, Dan, Westy, and I hanging out with John at Eclipse. He's apparently he's a new dealer for us, so I'm excited. I'm excited for the old dealers too. But
starting those new relationships is always fun.
yeah, it's more than I'm interested to see what they have. And apparently he's got like this killer pedal wall, and I love pedals. So
Yeah. Derek will be coming home with a whole bunch of stuff.
yeah, maybe we'll see what happens. I guess, eh?
See. Yep.
Yeah.
When you say that, that's usually what happens.
What do you have?
2 makers making orange seltzers earlier. Nice. It's a work night, so that's it. Good call. Cut her down. Okay. Meow stickers are needed.
Yeah. Nice.
Just stick them on everything. Where did that come from?
Stobes.
Cheech and Chong.
Is it from Cheech and Chong?
Yeah.
You and Stobes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if we could do that then, because that would be plagiarizing their brand.
Oh yeah.
But
it's
maybe.
It's Stobes and I being dumb.
I figured that's what it was. I just didn't know if it was like derived from a specific thing or not. But yeah, Eclipse Music, legit music. How do you say it? Legit.
Yep.
And then Flipside Music
Yep.
in Denver, which also, from what I understand, has a really good pedal selection too.
Yeah, and well, I mean, they're kind of 3 really interesting stores that we're stopping at. Like Eclipse is, like I said, I've never been there. I've just seen pictures, and we just got talking with John and I after Andy Bungert, fellow Gear and Beer, introduced us, and yeah, just killer pedal selection. And we don't have a dealer in Minneapolis, St. Paul, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And
Aside
then-
from just like Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we have Guitar Center in Minneapolis, St. Paul that carries our stuff. Like, there's only select Guitar Centers around the
really?
country, so we'd have to check.
Gotcha.
Legit Music is in Council Bluffs, Iowa, which is like bordering Omaha, Nebraska. And Legit has like crazy high-end stuff, like Collings guitars and Nashes and PRS Wood Library and all that kind of stuff. So
Guitars that
like,
Travis would like.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sirs and like, crazy nice stuff.
Yeah.
And then Ike in Denver at Flipside has got like, I think he's got like one of the biggest pedal selections in the country. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, yep.
Said needs an Explorer-shaped guitar. I wouldn't be opposed. I will say I don't hate Explorers. What do you think of them?
I used to have one.
Yeah?
I thought it was great. I sold it.
You had a
'cause-
Gibson? Yeah.
Yep. I don't know why I sold it. I had a matching Explorer and Flying V. I sold both of them.
Nice. I did have a V. Man, I should never have sold this. My dad found on Craigslist like a gutted body and neck of like a Japanese Tokai V ripoff.
Oh yeah.
And he bought it, and he just bought pickups and put it in, and we built it. But I ended up trading it for like a Les Paul, like an Epiphone Les Paul, which is a horrible idea.
It's not a great idea.
Wish I still had it. Yeah, it was a Japanese Tokai V that was like just super weird and cool. I had it for a little bit, but I was like 12 and not super tall, so it was hard to play.
Couldn't be
Gotcha.
me.
Yeah, wouldn't be Luke. Yeah, it would have been a normal sized guitar for Luke at that stage in his life. Kyle says Explorers rule. Yeah, you're definitely into them. Man, Barry from 3 Days Grace has that Ibanez Destroyer. That thing is really, really sick. I would love to get my hands on one of those.
I want a Firebird. I
Yeah.
have a Firebird.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That's
so
that's kind of my next, like I think my next Gibson.
Next thing you're searching
Besides
for.
more 91s.
Yeah.
So, anybody getting new gear this week?
Yeah.
Since we're talking about the gear and the beer.
Gears and beerses.
And what are you guys drinking tonight besides?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought my old Reliable today just because NAMM stream and we're sharing a booth with Aristides, which is sweet. I haven't seen those guys in a really long time. But this is still numero uno for me. So definitely no new guitars, but wanted to bring my own this week. I was kind of feeling motivated to do that. So yeah. Yeah, I borrow Derek's guitar a lot, but this is still my numero uno. And the Schecter NJ Strat as well. Like obviously the Strat tones are just something that you can't replicate with other guitars. But if it's one guitar for me, it's still going to be this guy after 6 years that I've had it now. So yeah, shout out Aristides. Stoked to hang with those guys again.
We're getting a bunch of guitars lent to us for the show, so we're gonna go pick up some stuff from Schecter.
Yeah.
I'm getting the import PT. I'm trying to see if we can get a USA PT to check out as well. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, we see guys commenting too that they're not drinking, and like obviously we're not pushing everybody on here to drink. We're just kind of we like to hang out and have some beers.
Yeah,
But
grab your root beers, man.
Certainly, yeah. Drink and don't drink anything. Drink water. Drink whatever. Just come hang out and have some fun. That's all what we're about here. So no worries there whatsoever. Glad to have everyone. G234 pedals arrived last week. Nice, Evan. That's awesome. First pedals I've ever played. Evan, I just can't see your last name. Is it you that has the Pro Series on order with us too? I think it's a red chassis that he's waiting for.
Nice.
Yeah, we're just if that's the one, Evan, we're trying to get the powder coating done on the amp there, yeah, we're keeping on it for you, so we should get it done hopefully pretty soon. But thanks a lot for the order. We really appreciate it.
I can't say that I'm a fan of playing with knobs.
Can? It says can.
Don't
Can.
lie.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fun tweaking tones. Yeah. Good. Looks like a watermelon. Awesome. Okay, good. We're working to get the red paint so you can have your watermelon amp. But yeah, we'll keep you updated, man. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. It's gonna look sick.
I love that green channel.
Vintage 65 Deluxe Reverb. Anthony Derek just told us about that. That's awesome.
I still can't believe you traded your Falcon on that, man. Falcon's awesome.
It's a good guitar.
I know.
Got one up there.
Oh.
Up there chilling. Yeah.
Yeah. So, nice. Nice. Anybody pick up the old Rocktron Nitro?
Dude, the thing unironically rips super hard.
I know.
It's great. The $30 Rocktron pedal. Yeah. We got this thing to check out today at some point.
Yeah, this is my new thing for this week, and by mine I mean ours. Oh, look at that. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I did. What did I do the first day? There's like a scratch. Within 2 days of owning this, I put a ding on the neck somewhere. I forget
Nice.
where it is. But
My guitar's got more battle scars, and none of us seem to know how they got there, or no one wants to fess up, but, like, I got some more, like,
I will say,
little rashes here.
I feel like, no, that's pretty solid. I don't know.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like it got a whack. You can ask Manny, though. I picked it up the other day, and I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah, we were both wondering what's going on.
Like,
Yeah.
these ones.
Those ones you did, for sure.
Yeah.
The top ones, those, I was not sure what happened with those.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who bought a Bad Monkey this week? Man, was
Yeah.
that ever wild, eh? Like,
That
I
you'll-
own a
that-
Bad Monkey still.
That
you?
That
Yeah.
you'll sell
Sell it
for
to me
like
for $50?
significantly less. Yeah.
I will sell it to you for 500.
no, I don't want that.
Once the trend passes.
You trade me for a Klon?
I would do that trade.
So, yeah, so this thing, I want to check it out. This is the new Crazy Tube Circuits Motherload. They were kind enough to send us one to check out, and they're using a couple of our amps at NAMM, so yeah. And they're good dudes, and they make good stuff, man. Like, I've liked anything
that we've tried, yeah.
Yeah, tried for them. So let's see what this thing is. I don't even really know what it is. I know Sean did a video on it, and if Sean is watching, I'm sure he could comment about what it is. I like, yeah, it's nice. Nice. In the words... Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice. In the words of my son. Nice. Good.
Dude, McIbro, we are laughing at you. I'm a Bad Monkey about it after seeing Phil Alexis on the Fred Americana videos. The world's crazy. That's awesome. I remember just seeing when I first started getting Guitar World magazines as a kid, just seeing like the ads for all that line, like
What's up, Hoogie?
the Bad Monkey and the grunge and
Those are the two Digitech pedals I had.
the death metal one. What was the other one that was in that? There was 4 that were in the same ad. I forget what it was, but it was that series. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Wonderful.
Let's take a look at this.
Hoogie, I saw that you tried to call me today. Sorry, I was in a meeting. I'll call you tomorrow. So, everybody say hi to Hoogie on the road.
What's up, Hoogie?
Hoogie, I think, is
Hoogie.
on the road.
I saw
So his name is not ironic. It is
I
correct.
saw Drew post that they're heading back out again right away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those guys are always touring.
Yeah. I'm here, but I got a note from school about my son. I rewarded him with Megabeth tickets. That's awesome. Great. Tell your son good job. Doing good in school is good. It is not cool to suck in school.
It's not?
No. Dude, you have to be there anyways. Just like work enough there that you don't have to do any work at home, and then you're fine. You're forced to be there anyways.
I didn't do that when I was in school.
Oh, I did.
I was
I actually was a good student.
not. All right, let's see what this thing does. I saw Kyle say that it's like a rat and a big muff or something.
Oh, nice.
Was that what he said? Did anybody
He
pay
said he
attention?
watched Sean's video.
Yeah. What did I do wrong here, Manuel?
These are swapped.
Are they?
Yeah. I think. No. This is going back to the amp. This one, I can see. Is it not? Oh, unless they both just have that same labeling on it.
I'm dumb. That's why.
Oh, but this was also backwards.
Now it's backwards, isn't it?
No, it just worked, didn't it?
Yeah, but that's like if I turn it on, does it work? No, it's
Oh,
backwards
okay.
now.
Never mind. I was wrong. Good. We're smart today.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Insane tone.
Tones.
Is there a manual with it at all?
I don't know. Who needs a manual?
Not I.
Hey, come on, guys.
It's got the same. Manuel.
Definitely these days we do. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a good quick start card. That's cool. Bo would like this pedal. Nice. Gunnar and Dennis, my death metal FX86. I had 2 in the second one. That's funny. Oh, do you see that? Robbie says Matt from 3 Days Grace is playing like an acoustic show at his venue. That's awesome.
Nice.
We just sent Matt a 120. That's sick. They did, yeah, Joel, quite a bit of range for a fuzz pedal. Like, I'm surprised that the mid frequencies can get more pronounced, you know?
Yep. Evan, it is one and the same, the sign behind us. I don't know how big they are, like 26 inches, 28 inches, somewhere around there?
It was 27 by something. Manny and I looked at the measurements the other, or no, sorry, I sent it to you now. It's like 27 by maybe like 16, 18, something like that. Yeah, sounds good. Totally, that would go really well with the wad, just because of like the depth of or the dynamic of the mid range, I guess. Whether it's like super throaty or more open, or even if you had like an expression pedal for this that you could kind of like control the sweep on. Bought a flannel shirt for my upcoming Rev G20 video. Nice.
Nice try there, Luke.
What's he doing?
Yeah, it's cool, man. I like it.
Yeah. It's like, as you were saying on there, like a lot of range for a fuzz in terms of the way the mid-range responds and like how kind of sludgy it can get. Like it sounded nice just kind of as a drive too, but I guess mixed between it like a rat and a big muff, right? Like you can kind of get both of those sounds out of it. What can we expect of NAMM? Cool hats or shirts this year, Anthony says. Probably. We usually do that type of thing. Where's Sean to give us a live manual on how the pedal works? Yeah, exactly. That's pretty sludgy. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to play that properly.
The riff or the pedal?
Both.
Oh, I was gonna say the pedal sounds pretty good. I don't know what riff you're playing anyway, so.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, Anthony, I'm sure we'll have hats there. What are we bringing this year? I mean, I don't know what logistically is going on. I won't give away too much, but in the past we've liked to do giveaways and that type of stuff. You know?
yeah, there's hats.
There's hats. I don't know. It's good. Look, it's obviously nice for people to get free stuff, but at the same time, it's good promo for us to have people walking around NAMM wearing our stuff, right? So it's kind of the name of the game. It's just get it in front of people.
Yeah, I would say that it's highly likely that there will be another thing like what we've done in the past where like, you know, if you're wearing some of our merch around, there's probably free stuff being given away to people. You know,
Yeah.
it's probably likely that I don't have any new ideas, so I'm just going to recycle old ones.
I mean, they tend to work.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But I don't know, in terms of prep, like, that is kind of some of the things that we think about, obviously, because, like, you want to make it worthwhile while you're down there, because it does cost a lot to go.
Yeah.
And you really want to, like, it's just a place where if you're there, there is a lot of potential to be able to get yourself in front of the direct audience that you wanted to be in front of. So doing those types of things are, although they might cost a bit to get running, generally helpful in terms of just, you know, getting the word out about what we're doing, which can lead to a lot more of other people using our stuff, or even just brand awareness in general, you know, just making it known that we're there.
Yeah, how many of you guys are going to the show? I'm curious who's watching, who's lurking kind of in the shadows
depths.
and then the comments.
The depths of the comments.
Yes.
Is there any chance I could bother one of you guys for another beverage? I don't care what it is. You can surprise me. Thanks, Manny. So what are you saying is wear my tilt hat? Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like the one that Derek has. Yours is black, though.
Yep.
I have a gray one, I think.
Everyone has gray ones.
You have the only black one?
One of them, yeah.
Nice.
My dad has one too.
Scott does, too?
Yeah.
Nice.
My father, yes.
Oh, I saw your NAMM job list, and I think you put Scott's job on my name because it says I'm making all the sandwiches.
Nice.
And I was like, I did that a couple times. I'm not doing it again. I'm not being the NAMM mom this time.
Yeah.
Scott is the best NAMM mom. He's the most caring NAMM mom. He's the most attentive. Yeah. Thanks, Manny. The NAMM mom is the person who is responsible for us, and Derek's brother is a good person for that because he is responsible.
And because he's an actual dad.
He is an actual father. I made the breakfasts and the sandwiches. That was it. I was generally, tired and hungover doing it, but I didn't complain. But Scott isn't generally tired and hungover and doesn't complain either.
Correct.
So he's better for that job.
Yeah, we call him the NAMM mom because he does like all of the like towel laundry, makes sure sandwiches are made, make sure breakfast is ready, and then helps cook dinner and like runs us around to things like a soccer mom if we need to go somewhere. He drives. It's awesome.
But it's funny because if you think about it, like it's kind of like a show, and like at a show you have a runner.
Yep.
Right? Like it's a job in its own, just making sure that everything. That's the thing is like with the crew that we have, like we aren't a huge team, so having someone there that is able even just to go and get things as they inevitably arise as we go, because there's always things that come up last minute.
Oh, and I'm so cheap. I don't want to pay like $30 for a shit meal at the convention center.
Yeah.
Times 8.
Yeah.
Like every day. So
Yeah.
like being able to have like sandwiches brought that are decent is awesome. How many of you guys have been to NAMM? Man, it's this will be my like.
Luke and Manny, is this your first year? Sweet.
Yep.
You've gotten more than I have, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been to. This will be my 10th that I've been to. Not that we've exhibited that, but I've been to 2 where we weren't exhibiting, and then think 8. This will be my 8th that we are.
This will be 6 for me.
It depends if you are you counting summer NAMMs?
No.
Yeah.
No, this will be my 6th year, not counting summer NAMM. This will be my 6th winter NAMM, because there were 2 that I missed because I was on tour. One of which was last year, and one was a couple years before that. And I've gone out every other year since 2015. So yeah. This would be 6. Well, that's the thing though, is this isn't really winter NAMM anymore, and that's a whole other thing. Like it's just NAMM now. Like the summer thing hasn't happened since COVID happened.
No, they did one.
It did? Oh right, we did. But they're just really close together now? Like, was that before the April thing happened? It might have been. I don't think there's been a summer NAMM since they did the April NAMM.
Well, it was June last year, and I think the year before that they did summer NAMM and didn't do winter, and then it moved to June.
Right.
I think 2021 there was a June, like a
Nashville.
A Nashville NAMM,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I didn't go.
Yeah, we didn't do that one. Crazy.
Because it's the only NAMM that's happened that I didn't do. Travis and Sean did it for us.
Right, I remember that, yeah.
So it would have had to have been 2021, because there wouldn't have been one in 2020. Oh, yeah.
What do you think of the Soldanos? It's more metal amp, but Clapton got some good blues rock tones. I would say it's pretty flexible for any of those types of tones, for sure.
Soldano?
Yeah. It has a certain like graininess to it. It's not like super high gain all the time, but
No, yeah, I find it, grainy's a good way to put it. It's not one of my favorite amps, to be honest, of like everything that I have here. It's not really high on the list, so.
yeah.
Dorian's is cooler. We've got Dorian's right over here that you guys can't really see, but yeah.
Didn't Dan discover that something was like wrong with it, which is why it sounds so good?
Yeah, the one of the grounds on the pots was like there's like I think there's, if I remember correctly, there's like a grounding bar that grounds all the pots, and it was broken in one spot, and so the amp sounded super weird because of that.
But it was cool. Like it sounded different. Robbie, one of us. Join the group. Robbie has the links. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the year of shows, man. Like it's crazy. Like I was sitting down and talking to my wife about this the other day about like how much stuff is coming up that we're either invited to or that we're interested in doing, and it's a crazy amount of shows now all of a sudden that like I shouldn't say all of a sudden, but like it's back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
yeah. Well,
so
it's like last year for tours, like everything was just insane. Like as soon as it could go again.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of firing full cylinder. And there definitely have been changes due to just how everything changed during COVID, but
What do you think? Should we start some bets about how many people that attend NAMM, like that are on Gear and Beer or that are part of the staff, how many people end up getting like the Rona at the show or like some other like NAMthrax or...
NAMthrax is just its own illness.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to it because, like I said, NAMM is kind of like summer camp for me. Like, you know, like it gets us a chance to go hang out. And like one thing I think is really cool is it gives you guys at the shop a chance to see like a mass reaction to what we do here in
totally.
an isolated environment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That is all, pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it. Like it's.
No, I mean.
I feel like you just get the best representation of what people think of your brand and your product.
It was kind of like when we went to Sweetwater for the first time, and for me it was really cool seeing like people who are selling our stuff and like not have to get hyped on it, but like it's in their best interest to like try this stuff, try it, and just be like, whoa, this is really cool. Like I'm gonna sell a ton of these or like whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a cool thing to like put all the back end stuff into that and then go and actually see the people that are using it and selling it and whatever, like genuinely being excited about it,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's very
So we got some questions that I don't know where they came from, but like somebody had asked how long in advance do we need to start planning and what is generally the first thing that we need to consider? That varies show to show, to be honest. Like, so NAMM for me is almost always in the back of my mind, right? Like January, like I already have things in mind that we will do for January next year. I would say like the first thing has to be what is the new product or is there a new product? That has to be the first thing. Second thing after that is design of the booth. How are we going to present it? Like present either that new product or just, we take a soundproof room every year and like how are we going to kind of change things up and like what didn't we like about the last
Based
show
on
that we
the
did.
different iterations of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like what do we, we kind of make lists or like, lists of improvements that we can make right after the show is done. And so that's kind of the start of it for me. And I would say I'm probably the starting point for everybody around here for NAMM. Like, even for Dan, I think Dan has an idea of a lot of things that he's, kind of got on a list to design, like, just ideas of products that he thinks would be cool. And then it typically is, me calling and being like, all right, so this is where I see kind of, a hole in our product line or a hole in the market, like something that we could do. What do we think about doing this for NAMM?
Yeah.
And then after that, it becomes how do we get attention at NAMM? What is going to be the thing that makes us stand out against a sea of other brands?
Every other brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
So that's kind of my thought process behind it. And then the last thing, I shouldn't say the last thing, but one of the last things for me becomes the logistics of how is it all going to happen? Like, who's going, who do we need? But even that stuff, I had decided most of that probably 3 or 4 months ago. Mm-hmm. Like, I think you guys got your plane tickets like
a while back.
Like November, maybe?
Yeah, December I got mine, I think.
Yeah. So, there's a lot that goes into it. Like, for us, we're taking... are there 9 of us going to the show? There's
with Chad.
Yeah, there's like 9 or 10 in total that are going to the show.
8 from here.
Yeah, and then Sean and Chad, so 10.
Us, Dorian, Scott,
Westy,
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean,
Chad.
Yep. So with that, figuring out housing and transportation and flights and all of that stuff.
All the back end stuff that has to go into it that is equally as expensive and strenuous as the show itself.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anthony, have we not met in person before? Oh, shit. Crazy.
Yeah.
I feel weird if I would sign something.
He'll definitely sign your bare chest.
Yeah.
Bring a Sharpie.
Only if it's your body. Yeah.
And only if you agree to get it tattooed after.
Yeah. Big old tramp stamp.
Nice.
Let's go.
But Sam's the one doing the tattooing.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're doing a Jackass style where we drive down a dirt road.
No, it's just while I'm doing like boomer bands, like.
I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
No. And just going the whole time.
Nice. Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what goes into planning it. And then I will just say this, the final 2 weeks before the show is before I leave, is the worst 2 weeks, I think, for everybody in this company. Where it's like, okay, we need this. Manny wants to chime in.
I would
right
agree.
now. Yeah, like
Manny's like behind the microphone.
This year too, it's funny because like
there's a lot of stuff happening. Like that you guys will find out about soon. Like there's a lot that we're working on. So.
Yeah, Manny, would you agree or disagree? And I won't be mad if you disagree. That I've been pretty organized in what we need to do before the show, but a lot of shit has come in way later than it was supposed to.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
So like there was stuff that we were waiting on. Like there's new banners for the booth that like were supposed to be here. Like I ordered all of that shit originally in February. It was supposed to be here the first week of March, and it's sitting at FedEx awaiting customs clearance right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like parts for things that we're working on too. Like, you know, there's always the timeline that you're given versus what actually happens. And when you plan it on like a hard date when NAMM is happening, doesn't really have an option to be, not here.
And the challenge now
Right, so-
too is the way that like a lot of people want things to happen is like a lot of our dealers want to know about the product before NAMM, and they're not like a lot of them aren't coming to NAMM anymore because they don't feel that they need to, and it's going to be interesting to see how well the show is attended. So like this year, instead, like NAMM is April 13th to 15th, I think, is the actual show date. So it's only 3 days. Thank you, NAMM, for charging us for all 4, though. That was real cool of you. Real stoked that we're paying an arm and a fucking leg for the show, and we're getting a quarter less of the time. Bastards. Better be better in January next year. Anyway.
In charge of that Easter Monday Freeman labor.
Oh, the labor.
Yep.
We started on the labor.
Yep.
So it's not till like the 13th to the 15th. Our load-in is the 9th at 7 a.m., which unfortunately the majority of our crew doesn't land at LAX till 9 a.m., and we have a 4-hour window to get loaded in. So it's going to be
we fly
like
on the 10th, don't we?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So
We fly the
sorry,
10th.
then our load-in is the 10th.
The morning of the Monday. Yeah,
It's the 10th.
Yeah,
It's a Monday.
Which is Easter
Yeah.
Monday.
Can't work on the Sabbath.
And they also changed it after we had our flights booked.
No, they just hadn't released it. They didn't change
Oh,
it. So
okay.
I just said, like, when we booked the flights, I was like, I don't think I'm going to fly. I think I'm going to drive again, which every year when the show's done, I'm like, I am never driving to this damn show again. And then every year in and around November, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I'm going to have to drive to the show again. Like, so dumb. But,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
It's funny because Westy's all stoked on it, and I'm like, it's great like the first time you do it.
oh, dude, he has no idea what he's in for because,
No,
like,
he doesn't.
Because, like,
he has no
the
idea.
drive that you've done is 30 hours or 31 or 32 hours from here through Denver to
To LA.
LA.
And then back. Donovan and I did it by ourselves both ways.
No, Ronnie was with you.
No, that was Nashville. Ronnie was Nashville.
Oh, okay.
It was me and Donovan, and that was when I dislocated my shoulder on the way home.
I went there with you guys.
We drove it back.
Yeah, you drove back. Yeah, and you dislocated your shoulder.
And then I drove later the same day.
And from that day on, which actually, thank you for saying that, because now I have to check with our entire crew if they've got health insurance. Because from that day on, I was like, if you're traveling with us, we're buying your Blue Cross ahead of time, because Sammy got railed on his hospital bills in the States.
It was like almost $3,000.
Yeah.
It was brutal. I was in there for like under an hour. Yeah.
Oh, y'all. What's up? So yeah, so this year we're leaving Winnipeg, and we're driving the opposite direction to Sweetwater, which is in Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is like 17 hours the wrong way,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
turning around and driving back. And yeah, Westy's all stoked, but he has no idea yet that like
No.
it's
And also driving
he's in
like
for over 60 hours of driving.
and also like until you get out of the Midwest, it's basically gonna be like driving Manitoba for all of that time.
Yeah.
Alex, it was great getting to personally initiate both Alex, Joyelle, and Bo into NAMM lifestyle, aka Kyle's Gin and Tonics.
Yeah, man. So
Oh, sorry, dude, McIbro, that sucks.
So, so we definitely so this year we're leaving we leave the show's not till the 13th, and I leave on the 28th.
Yeah,
And so
but
I
like
leave-
doing the roadshow thing and
yeah. So we'll do Sweetwater for a few days, and then some stuff at Chicago Music and for new product videos and stuff, and then 3 road shows, and then get to California, and we have Easter weekend, not off, but we don't have to be going for 12 or 14 hours a day
yeah,
for Easter weekend.
at least kind of chill like a little bit more.
Maybe. I think we still have to load a crate. So yeah.
CME's great. Got to go there on the last Peach Pit tour and check out some stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool shop. And our stuff was right on display in the main room there when I walked
Nice.
in. It was sweet. Yeah. In a day trip in Texas, if you don't have to drive for 10 hours and don't leave the state. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's like Canada too, man. Yeah, driving anywhere anywhere in Manitoba. Well, I don't know, what is it? The population of Brandon's 10,000. It's the second biggest city in Manitoba, or something like that.
Branda's
more than 10,000.
50 maybe even 100,000.
I don't think it's.
I don't think 100.
I don't think
It's
100.
between 50 and.
But either way,
60.
like Winnipeg is like several hundreds of percentages bigger than any other city in Manitoba. You got to basically drive to Minnesota or to Calgary.
51,000.
51,000. Okay,
Yeah.
not crazy, but yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fun things happening around NAMM though. Like we're gonna go to that Intervals and Spirit Box show
Yep, that'll be fun.
right after.
Yeah, just talked to the guys about that actually. That'll be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That'll be. I haven't seen Intervals live not playing in it since like 2013.
I was 10.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be cool to watch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Spirit Box, and after the Burial too. Really stoked to see. They're a great band. Yeah.
So
it'll be a
yeah,
fun
so
time.
I'm excited. I'm a little bit still dreading it because yeah, how long it's gonna take us to get there, but it's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to the Gear and Beer Roadshow stuff. That's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
awesome.
I like gear. I like beer. I like guitar stores. Is there anything better than going to guitar stores in a new city?
If it's a good shop, not much.
Even if it's a bad shop.
Yeah.
If it's a bad shop, they've probably got cool stuff
That's true.
that they don't realize is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You just find like some weird old place with something that's a hidden treasure.
So Adrian, so how many products are you dropping at NAMM? I mean, we can't tell you that, you know. So we could show you
10.
that.
No, not 10.
We could show you that
Feels
at
like
NAMM.
10.
I will tell anybody who's coming that I'm pretty certain I'm going to bring that little 7-watt prototype with me
Yeah.
for a bunch of people to check
Just
out.
to
like,
try and see what you think of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weedy, we love gear too. That's why we're here. Eat your Wheaties. We'll just buy a plane ticket at that point. Yeah, honestly, it's more or less about getting all the equipment and stuff there. Like we've got to travel with the
Yep.
booth.
Yes.
Yeah. Sweetwater's a lot of fun. Yeah, Sweetwater is great. Yeah, Sweetwater's just huge, man. It's like a fully integrated like campus. Like it's crazy. You're having fun.
Sure am. Will we take pre-orders in advance for the things you won't announce yet?
Sure. Send money
Sure.
to Sam at
Yes.
relevance.com on PayPal. I
Yes.
don't have
But
a PayPal
also
account for that
mostly
one
to
yet.
Derek. Not so much to Sam,
I'm
more so to me.
I'm joking.
Yeah. I mean, it's only like what? We're like 4 weeks out? A little less? 3 weeks out? Yeah, we're 3.
3 weeks out until
The start of the show. It's
So the start
tomorrow
of
in
the
3
show.
weeks. So like in 3 weeks, you'll
And
know what
we're
new
in-
stuff we're doing.
yeah. Actually 3 weeks from today.
Is it 3 weeks or is it 4 weeks?
No, it's 3.
3 in 1 day.
3 in 1 day. There you go. 3 in 1 day. Money sent. Wait. That's funny. I don't even know if my PayPal's set up for that. I'll have to make it work and then I'll transfer it to Derek.
What's your what's like your favorite NAMM memory?
Carrying Dallas Bricker back to the
Okay.
NAMM house.
I mean at the actual show.
That was amazing. We'll tell the story after. At the show, I'm trying to think, and I know this sounds like kind of pretentious and kind of douchey maybe, but like I feel like a lot of the artists, like by the time I started to go to NAMM, I had kind of met a lot of the artists that I would have wanted to see, and it was more of like a hang thing.
Yep.
So there weren't a lot of artists that I was just like totally floored to see. But we were touring with this band called Night Verses.
Okay.
And they're unreal. If anyone hasn't checked them out, they're a 3-piece instrumental band. Their drummer Eric is like an absolute alien. Like he's the dude who like did that video where he's like literally backflipping on his drums. He played in that band The Fever 333, if you had seen them. But they did like a live concert in this little Korg booth in this tiny little room. And
Oh, yeah?
I just remember we watched them and I don't know, we just had a couple beers. It was later in the day, we were hanging out and it was just so sick. Like it was just like Night Versus, who has like the most insanely energetic show, playing like a full bore show in this little showroom in the Korg booth for like 20 people, and it was just so sick.
That's
It
awesome.
was just fun. Like it was in the middle of the Way Forward tour. We stopped over at NAMM, so I still worked at the booth with you guys, but I was like on the tour and whatever.
Yep.
And that whole period of time was just really cool. So I think that was the first NAMM show for me that I was there with the band, but also there with you guys, and it was like in the middle of a tour, and there was just a bunch of stuff happening, and yeah, that whole just vibe was really cool. That would have been NAMM 2017. Yeah, 2018. Yeah.
Quit picking your nose, Luke.
I love picking my nose.
Yeah.
What do we get?
Man. Mine's probably Summer NAMM more than Winter NAMM, if I can say Summer NAMM.
Yeah. It's NAMM. And
My
I feel like a lot of your favorite guys are there.
Well, my favorite thing about that was when Ronnie Ladderbrick was with us and was at our booth playing, and my buddy Jeff King was walking down the aisle and like came over to talk to me, and I was like, "Hey Jeff," I'm like, "You got to hear Ronnie play guitar. Like he's just like he just shreds balls. It's unbelievable." And Jeff's like, "All right," and like Jeff comes over and Ronnie's playing for him, and Ronnie doesn't just shred, man. This kid had like just crazy good blues chops too.
Yeah.
And dude, it was surreal because like Jeff was just like, "Ronnie," I'm like, he's like, "You're a great guitar player, man." And like after Jeff left, Ronnie's like, "This is the best thing ever. Like, that's Jeff King. Like he said I'm a good guitar player. I'm a great guitar player." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
like,
because you are.
yeah. So just like those types of things where it's like somebody that is like
very innocent.
yeah, and like and also like somebody that is a real pro that's played on like that plays in big bands and has also played on massive records especially in the country scene, right?
Yeah.
Like the dude is super genuine and comes up and chats with, somebody who's never never
Been
met
in that
anybody.
environment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Totally.
And just seeing like Ronnie's face light up after that is still one of my favorite NAMM memories from the actual show. I mean, there's lots with like.
I remember going with him because he wanted to go watch Johnny Halen too.
Yep.
And the whole time he was just like, couldn't stop just laughing and smiling. It was the best. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and other than that, like, I mean, cool stuff like the guys coming by with like the electric violins at different shows and plugging it into amps and just remember the dude with the like acoustic guitar with the Floyd Rose and the pickup in it that was like shredding on an acousc with a Floyd.
Yeah,
it was just the dumbest thing. But
it was wild.
Yeah.
I was thinking, man, the top is gonna rip out of this guitar. Like, how is this happening? Like, what kind of like cement pillar is reinforcing this top that it's not gonna break?
Yep. Man, there's so many cool memories of like that, or when like Joey Landreth was at our booth and like
Shredder Pinstripe.
Shredder Pinstripe and the Beat Buddy. Oh man, that was so good. That year was so much fun.
That was Summer NAMM. That was a really, really good year.
I know.
Yeah, that was a great year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the year Ronnie was there. Yeah, fuck.
People were asking like how the show has changed, and like, I mean, I think the biggest thing is it's way less attended, right? Like, and and a lot of people are like, a lot of dealers aren't coming because they just don't feel like they need to, and a lot of the huge brands aren't coming, like no Fender, no PRS, no Gibson, no Marshall, no Mesa, no Orange, and the list of that goes on and on and on.
A lot of the big players for sure.
And I think that's too bad. I think it's partially because they've always viewed the show as a selling event because that's what it used to be. So you'd get, all the buyers would come in, and honestly, a lot of them would give you like an allocation of like what they were planning to buy for the year.
Yeah.
You would know at the NAMM show, and they would just write order after order after order, and the show really started to change. And it's funny because I remember one of the first shows I went to, I was talking to my buddy Cass at Temple Audio Boards. And they had been in it for a little while, and we were just getting going. And, I asked him, hey, like, what should I expect? And he's like, buckle up. You're in for a long ride. And honestly, he's like, don't expect to sign any dealers for the first 5 years. If you sign any dealers in the first 5 years, consider it a blessing and you're lucky. And I was like, really? I'm like, nah, that's not gonna happen. And then I found out, he's pretty right.
Yeah, totally.
Like we did sign, like it didn't take us 5 years to sign dealers, but we definitely didn't get anywhere near the momentum that we have now. Like it wasn't even close in those first 5 years. And I do remember, like, after leaving the first show being like, we didn't sign one dealer, you know. We sold one amp to an artist at a discount that was, you know, a pretty small artist at the time, too.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I just, you know, so for us, that it really reshaped how I approached the NAMM show, right?
Right.
Because I no longer was like, oh, we're just going to sign dealers and take orders like everybody else. It became, instead of about how do you write an order, it's how do you get people's attention?
Yeah.
Like, how do you get them even notice that you're a brand and that you exist, and then hopefully hear your stuff and have some interest, right? So I think for me, the show had changed when we started. And I think the show has evolved into what it was for us when we started for the big brands now. That, like, they're not writing orders on the floor anymore either. And it's, you know, now more about networking and marketing and, you know, yeah, media and things like that. And
I think if there's one thing we took from COVID, it showed us that things can continue to move forward without those things.
yes,
Right?
yeah.
Like it you know, people found a way to continue, and in a sense, I think when things returned to the way that they, you know, were, quote unquote, a lot of things people found weren't really a necessity, you know, like.
Oh yeah, like I know a lot of dealers that are like, what's the point of me going to the NAMM show? Like, I can buy all the stuff I need to buy without going there, and I don't need to, you know, worry about the petri dish that is the NAMM show, and I also don't need to worry about, you know, like being deaf after 4 days of, you know.
Tinnitus for a month.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, it's all about hookers and cocaine. We don't go to the same NAMM show, do we there, bud? So,
That's the Schechter party. They aren't doing it this year.
so much new stuff announced recently. Are they skipping NAMM or preloading some hype for the show? Both. A lot of people, I mean, a lot of brands, I mean, there's so much noise around NAMM, right? Like, I mean, we have products that we're launching at the show because I believe that we reach our core audience whether we're at the show or not. So, you know,
Yeah, totally.
like, and I think there are so many companies doing that where they're launching stuff ahead of time that, like, the noise from NAMM is quieter, especially now that there's less big brands there right now. But
Totally. Yeah, and those brands are continuing to do the same business they are, you know, regardless.
well,
of
I mean,
that.
Fender, from what I've heard, is not doing great this year. But
Oh yeah,
yep,
crazy.
they had a lot of back order stuff, and then Guitar Center canceled a $60 million PO that they loaded into dealers, so that
Did
kind
hear
of
about that. Yeah.
has thrown a bit of a wrench into things, I think. But I don't know. I don't work at Fender, so I don't know if that's just the rumors I've heard.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. I still love the show. Like I said, I feel like it's like summer camp, you know?
Totally. Yeah,
All of us who work together all day, every day, get to go hang out and work somewhere else
Yeah,
all day.
exactly. And
Every day.
hang out with other people who do the same things.
Exactly.
Yeah, and try
Yeah.
a bunch of other cool stuff.
I mean, there's still no better way. Like, I have meetings with our European distributors, our French, we got two main distributors, one in France and one in the Netherlands. We have meetings with both of them. I have meetings with Asian distributors. I have meetings with Japan, Australia, Chile, Mexico. I mean, there's no better way to have FaceTime with those people and get them to try the product and get them excited about it than to do it at the show. So,
Yep.
so yeah. I mean, the product that Two Notes announced at NAMM last year is still in beta. So that's way preloading. Yeah, I mean, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about Genome?
There he is. What's up,
Yeah.
Sean? Fender just released a new Landau model guitar based on the Coma model.
I'm gonna out Sean here because he says, I am a Michael Landau fan. Dude, Michael Landau saw some of Sean's videos, called Travis, asked Travis for Sean's number to call him, to tell him that he appreciated, like, the kind words and loved the sound of Sean's tilt pedal.
That's
So, like,
sick.
that's the equivalent of, like, Slash, like, reaching out to me and being like, yo, I saw you had one of my guitars that you didn't play like shit on your live stream one time. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, Genome, I don't know a lot about it. I mean, I saw it at the show. I mean, Two Notes, yeah, they're not at the show this year either. They're coming. So, get to have a drink with Guillaume and Ross and Justin and Jeremy, I guess. But no booth. So, yeah, lots of companies no booths, and like some companies doing the like hotel room thing, and you know, getting people to come check stuff out at their hotel rooms rather than having a booth. And I don't know. I just, you know, it's stupid expensive. It's a pain in the ass, but I love it. And I feel like if you don't support the show, it's not going to be there, right? Like if you don't go, it's just going to go away. I don't want it to go away. I hope that other people start supporting it a bit more, but whatever.
Totally.
That's their choice.
It's one of those things where although it's still difficult, like because of what it's gone through and everything, if we don't support it in some way, it's not going to exist anymore. So. Yeah. What do you look for? Like I think for me, the kind of thing too is like the hang, like the personal hang, because like there's just a lot of friends that I don't get to see except for there, and it's like you know, at least the way it was. You know, obviously this year there's not as many artists going, whether it be from touring or just you know from brands not being there to support those artists being there. But it was just the time of year where like all of my touring friends were there, all of my work friends were there. Like everyone that I don't get to see very often is all in the same place hanging out. You know, it's just a great place to catch up with everyone and just be in touch with that community that you only really see digitally. You know,
it's summer camp.
Summer camp.
It's like going to summer camp. You
Yeah.
see all your friends from all over that you can see. What? Robert Baker, let's talk about people who are jerks that are not going to come to the NAMM show.
No.
Robert Baker decided to hole up in his house like about 5 or 6 years ago and hasn't come back out to anything. What's up, Baker? Hey, Baker, you going to come to the NAMM show? Come on. Nice.
Up in Halen enough, Robert Baker's.
There's a new Mammoth Van Halen song out today. Did you guys hear it? Anybody hear it?
No, I saw it. I saw Kyle. Did you post about it? Kyle might have posted about it.
Yeah, it's good. That guy, man, Wolfgang can sing and he can play the guitar. But
He's got a really great voice, though. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
yes, he can play guitar, but when I first heard the song that came out not long after Eddie died,
yeah, Distance.
like the voice on the guy is like crazy.
Dude.
Yeah.
I saw them in February with Alter Bridge Live in Nashville, and it was
He was on.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like
Sick.
Alter Bridge was crazy good, and so was
Cliff, have you guys gone to Music Mass? Derek has.
I have. I went 2 years. I went the years that the show was dying, like what's happening to NAMM right now, kind of. But when it was dying, like the first year was like not great. There was like a small amount of booths compared to normal. The second year I went was the year that we released the G3.
Right.
And man, the biggest booths in the guitar area was like physically biggest booth, Joyo, pedals, and reverb.
Like the store.
Yep.
Nice.
And there, Max Watt / High Watt had a booth, but it was like smaller. But that was the only actual amp brand. Yeah, the Brown amp sound. Yeah, the only amp brand that had a booth, and I was just there for meetings with like Toman and a few other key retailers over there for us. But yeah, yeah. Jason Ross, what's up? Dude, everyone. Jason Ross, are you going to come to NAMM? Jason Ross is not going to come to NAMM. Jason Ross has a new baby.
Yes, congratulations, Jason.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Jason Ross should come to NAMM.
Should.
He's closer.
Where is he now? Sacramento?
Yeah, San Fran area.
San Fran? Oh, not Sacramento.
Isn't that Sacramento?
No, San Fran's Oakland, like the Bay Area.
Isn't Sacramento like pretty much that too?
It's not in the Bay Area, but it's north.
This is the way.
But it's north, yeah. Kermit Jason this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
All good, man. Nothing wrong with that. Some days I think that would be an easy way. But I'm someone who craves attention.
So
all the
maybe
time,
I
so
should-
I can't do that, I guess.
Maybe I should just stay home and not do any of this stuff now, eh?
Yeah. Just do it. Just stay home.
Yeah?
the
You're gonna
answer.
go for me instead? You leave on Tuesday?
No.
Do the sales presentation?
No. I feel like I could do that stuff. I just couldn't drive for that long. I would just get annoyed. Yeah.
Yes.
Sacramento's the new Bay Area. Everyone moved here. I will say I liked it when I was there recently. Yeah. I like the Bay Area too, though. But, yeah.
So
So does anyone have any products they've heard that are releasing at NAMM that they're stoked for that we should go check out? Has anyone kind of dropped hints on what might be coming out? Anything you've heard of? Like show
I've heard
release-wise?
nothing.
Not really. I feel like I haven't heard anything specifically in terms of hype. I feel like people are we'll probably start seeing things in the next couple weeks. I feel like.
Yeah, in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, when it happens.
Yeah, when the show starts.
No, but I don't know. Some people have like hinted at some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baker, I'm very bummed. I told every time I go to Sweetwater, I'm like, hey, Rob, it's a 2-hour drive. You should come hang out. And last time when we did the tilt, he came and hung out for a bit with
Nice.
Shaun and I. But yeah, this time he's not able to do it.
Rob, this has nothing to do with NAMM, but his name is from H90.
Dude, I have not. Do you have it? Let's hear it.
I think my dad just got one.
Really?
Yeah, I think he got it on a trade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jay, a trade already on it?
No, he might have done work for someone to get it.
Oh.
I don't know. But he was asking me about Strymon too. Oh, he wanted a power supply. That's what it was. He wants to get a Zoom.
Anthony Iconic doesn't have a booth. So, yeah.
Iconic's great.
Yep.
Manny, you've been playing your Iconic recently, eh?
I have. I love it.
Yeah. The Jazz Master.
They're one of the companies that I heard have like a hotel room and are doing meetings. Iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I think they're around LA though. Are they not?
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. Then all I have to do is rent the room and go.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. What else you guys want to know about NAMM besides what we're releasing? Because I won't tell you.
Yeah.
We got beer koozies at NAMM. That's cool.
Your koozies and hats. Yep. Luke will be there. You can make Luke do things for you.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, man. Thinking about being back there. Where are we? We used to get a house that was like right outside of the loading dock.
We do not have that anymore.
Oh, I know we don't
Way
have
to
that house,
dox
but
us.
where's the house? How far is the house now?
15 minutes.
That's not bad. Anything like within kind of around Anaheim is not bad.
They're gonna track us now.
Who?
Everybody.
What?
Yeah.
No one cares, dude.
What?
You could
What are you talking
literally,
about?
I'm just
list
kidding.
our address and.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No. I was like, who's they? The American government.
Yeah.
They know Luke's
The
coming.
CIA.
Eat some more koozies. I'll come hang out. We'll have a whole bunch. Conic's in Carlsbad, North San Diego. Okay, so like kind of in between LA and San Diego. North of San Diego. Still not that far. Not that far of a trip. Couple hours. 50-year I tell everyone you'll be releasing it NAMM. Fair trade, Rob.
Go ahead.
Does Rob know all the things?
Yeah, he does.
Nice.
I have to send Rob some of this stuff. Yeah, dude, I remember the rainy year.
That was
Dude,
crazy.
yeah.
That was probably the most rain I've ever seen in my life, actually, that one year. Like, it was like several inches of rain on the ground. Someone got hosed by a bus running through the pond on the street. I remember that, yep. Oh, in front of the house, yeah. It was literally, all the drains backed up, so like the whole loading dock was flooded. And they couldn't start. I remember you just told me and Donovan to go sleep because you're like, you have to leave as soon as we're done loading the thing now. Because it was like, me and Donovan had to leave at like 4 or 5 in the morning to start driving home. And it was like 10 or 11 after the show. And they're like, yeah, we can't load out, the loading dock's flooded. So you guys go sleep. And then we like woke up as you were finishing packing the thing. And we're like, all right, see you later.
It used to be so brutal.
It was crazy.
It's less brutal now for that stuff. Am I bringing the talk box? No. I got COVID at the last show. I'm really hoping that I had it already and I just don't, like, had it a second time and just didn't realize. And that I don't get it because it's going to suck to get it and then come home again right after that and be like... Although, is there even a quarantine requirement anymore?
No,
No.
not for the States.
I don't know.
Sean, $25 and Sean's gonna tell you what we're. This is a bad idea for telling these guys what we're doing.
We're Canadian. We don't have Venmo. Or
Yeah.
Venmo. Or Cash App. I don't understand, is it just like a way less secure version of PayPal?
I don't know, but do you think
think
we could
so.
start selling feet pics and make like 350 grand a year, like all those TikToks say?
Probably.
Aren't you on TikTok now?
Well, for Rev.
Oh no. I think it's you.
Oh, just me personally?
Yeah.
I'm going to start putting feet pics on the Rev TikTok page. We'll see what happens.
Isn't your like handle like Banana Hammock Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banana Samick.
Banana Sam. if you don't make a TikTok now called Banana Samick, I'm gonna be so mad.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh no, what did I do? Why did I say that? It's over. Only, yeah.
Siri, remind me about Sam's TikTok tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Oh no! Here we go.
Nice.
I have a buddy.
Nice, good.
I have a buddy who plays in a band. He plays in the Uglies with Brendan from my band. And every year he makes his own Christmas calendar of him wearing a Speedo and a scarf, just like posing.
Nice.
And he gets them printed and gives them to all his friends. It's pretty amazing. Yeah. Yeah, we have one from a few years ago.
I have a Wham Bam Thank You Sam shirt that I was wearing yesterday.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get a Banana Samick shirt now.
So that's going to be our Rev shirts, right? Or our NAMM shirts. I
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
It's like a little logo. Get Dorian to make like the tube logo, but with a banana.
Nice.
Great.
Oh, geez. Off the rails we go.
Nope, it's not happening. Oh God. Zero issues, yeah. It's funny. There's some days where like Danielle comes home from work and she's like, I'm just gonna sell feet pics. It's like I'm just doing
Dude,
it.
do it.
Yeah.
I keep trying to
someone
get.
will buy them.
I swear, if we look at my phone right now, we'll find like 3 or 4 random pictures of my wife's feet because every now and then when she's wearing sandals, I'll just walk by and be like, cash in the bank. And she's like, you're not selling pictures of my feet online. I'm like, you won't know.
Do you know what your feet look like without looking at them? Would you know if they were your feet?
Probably.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, my feet are huge, so.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's that 6th toe. That's a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, good. Yeah. Oh, dude.
You know what's funny is people probably would buy them just out of irony.
Do you ever notice that, like, you remember the McDonald's characters?
Yeah, like
Like
Grimace.
the hamburger Grimace?
Yeah.
You ever notice what Grimace is shaped like?
Yes.
Then you ever wonder how he got his name?
Oh no. Never understood the name, honestly. Now I do in Derek's way.
I was thinking you had the foot fetish until you said she told you that you weren't selling pictures. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Who spends money on pictures of feet? Like,
People.
Like, why? Sean, my feet are adorable, I would know.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Oh, I can't think now.
Our viewership went down like 5, so I think I offended the feet people.
It's okay. They'll be back when we start selling them.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
When the Banana Samick shirts come out. we'll reel them back in with that.
Anyways, as far as TikTok and my soon-to-be page, yeah, we've been kind of doing a lot more of the reels, which has been fun. Like, I mean, if anything, it gives me these little side projects during the day.
Yeah.
Just to film these little videos, which is fun. I'm not great at it yet, but I've been learning about it, and it's been fun thinking about ideas with Derek and Kyle. And
Who would like to see a more enthusiastic Sam, like a used car salesman, like, hey guys, do you want to know the difference between the 100p and the 100?
But dude, I've tried, and it just seems like either a robot or a serial killer. Like that's just like not how I talk.
Nice.
It's funny, my wife says that too though, because like sometimes I'll say something and she'll be like, you don't have to say it like that. And I'm like, I'm fine. Like what?
Bruce, your dad wants to see you.
Hi Dad. Didn't
What's
say
going on,
anything
Dave?
until that. Tell me to talk. Like get him to. His voice is like friggin'.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Like a father and son duo. That would be amazing of you and Bruce having to be like cheerleaders essentially.
All right, let's bring him down for a TikTok.
Yeah. All right. Bruce is in.
Yeah. Forget all of your knowledge about guitars. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Shop's looking good, Dad. I just saw. Enthusiastic Sam can't hurt you. I think I am. My voice just kind of sounds the same all the time.
I'm just taking the piss out of you.
No, I know. I also think that I'm realizing now that my sense of humor is generally quite dry and offensive, so that might also be it. But
It's not offensive.
not compared to you.
No.
But not much is.
You're so far from the line, it's not even funny.
Don't worry.
That's
yeah.
right.
Anyways, yeah, having fun doing the TikTok stuff. It's been a learning curve for sure, and yeah, kind of trying to find the balance of things that are like actually, you know, cool and informative to do, but also clickbaity and stupid. It's definitely an art. Dude, I grow the worst mustache ever. It probably would go great with the whole thing. Wear a banana hammock with grow a crappy stash and grow a mullet.
Wait till you gain like 60 pounds and then put on a hammock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna happen someday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. That's kind of the deal with NAMM. So if anyone has anything they want us to mess around with or any questions about other things too, we can also do that. But
Yeah.
it's
Are
gonna
you
be
guys
fun.
excited for NAMM? Like, you excited for like releases that are coming or potential releases, or do you guys give a rat's ass about?
What do you think we're putting out?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
It's funny, Lucas. I literally was thinking about Jeff Healy. He's like, man, this would be hard. Like I literally was just kind of like tapping around trying to see if I could still play anything this way. It's hard.
Dude, did you see that?
It's hard to do.
Did you see that Jeff Schrader was playing with Michelangelo Badio?
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I just remember when I did Shredfest as a kid at Quest, and that dude was like one of the guest judges.
I remember
and
that.
He just came on stage and took out his double neck guitar thing and put it on and just starts doing the
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? He does like the power stance and kind of like looks forward all like this and starts doing the thing. It was like, oh man, it's pretty wild, I will say.
Ooh, the Dave Mustaine.
How's it going, man? Good to see you.
About the Dave Mustaine Gibson, not sure if they're releasing NAMM, but it sounds interesting. Did they not? No, I don't know if they released an Epiphone for him. More feet pics equals more NAMM traffic. You're onto something. No,
Oh man, we could take feet pics at NAMM. If
I was
people
gonna say
win
we set
tennis.
up GoPros at ankle height.
Yeah.
And just have it on a timer. It's the way.
This is the way.
Yeah, and then no one will steal them because
no
they're at our
longer
ankle
build-
heights. We've had GoPros stolen before from the booth.
100%. We're gonna do like. We won't have to build amps or pedals anymore because we can just sell feed pics. Because every TikTok I see, the people who sell feed pics make $350,000 to $500,000 a year. Because half the people that they walk up and be like, "How much money do you make a year?" They're like, $375 grand. And they're like 18. You're like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "I sell pictures of my feet." I'm like,
Curated video feed, by the way.
Nice.
"Yes, yeah, I know." Absolutely. I'm watching on the Rev Instagram, so because I don't use my own Instagram, so
Yeah.
24 fret Les Paul for Dave Mustaine. Ooh, yeah.
Interesting.
Jason, are you a Les Paul fan? I always see you playing Strats and Tellys and stuff like that. If you
Yeah.
guys haven't checked out, I know I've said this more than once, but if you guys haven't checked out Jason Ross's videos or Jason Ross's
Music and playing.
YouTube's, Instagrams, wherever he posts his videos now, I always see them on YouTube. Just dude is like one of the best guitar players I know. Just
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
phenomenal. So
See you, Anthony.
See you, Anthony.
Yeah, see you soon, buddy. Yeah, Jason's awesome. Like super tasteful playing, great production, great writing, great video work, everything. The full package, as they say.
Yes.
So there it does the thing that you're doing.
Yeah, how'd you do the first part?
Classic tune.
Yeah.
Selfie picks twisting the knobs on your amps. Yeah, I was gonna say like that could be the new thing is feet picks, bare feet, like with pedals. Yeah, but then no, like, maybe guys would buy it. Could be like 2 fetishes in one, gear and feet.
The new, it's no longer gear and beer. You're gonna get sober.
Gear and feet.
You're gonna go into AA, and then it's gonna have to change from gear and beer to gear and feet. That's no good. So, yeah, 7,000. If it's $7,000 for a Les Paul, that's way too much. Like, yeah. I'm excited to try that Schecter USA Nick Johnson Telly.
TT, yeah.
Yeah, even if they don't have one, when we go to Schecter, yeah.
Oh, right, we're gonna go check out the shop.
Yep.
Sun Valley. Nice. I'm really excited for that. Actually, that'd be nice.
Yeah. You like pick guards? No, Jason.
You love a Murphy Lab, yeah.
Yeah.
Luke, that's not the right answer. Why are you representing our name by saying that? That is incorrect.
Change the name of the reels to toe jams. Nice.
Nice. That's our new TikTok page, nice. Toe Jams, and it's just bare feet turning stomp boxes.
But join Banana Samick on Toe Jams this week as he takes you through all the minor pentatonic licks.
Major.
Yeah.
That's good. Green channel, yeah.
Yep.
Green channel, the old tilt. It's so dry in here. I feel like it's like my arm keeps itching and my skin's just so dry. This shop. It's getting a little, the air is more springy outside now. It's got
toe jams and feet cams.
I like how that's what this became today. Let's talk about NAMM and feet picks.
Oh, I was so close.
Mm-hmm. It's like George Costanza's hands. What are you doing?
Trying to catch the 3rd fret harmonic on the G string. It's tough.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because even within that, there's like...
Yeah, there's...
It's like 4 different harmonics right there. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it's tough. Oh, no, Jason, we are bringing a booth. Yeah, like, pick way closer to the bridge.
Yeah, if you pick closer to the bridge, you'll get more resonance out of it.
This is why I love Sean.
If you listen, like, even here. Right? Like, yeah.
You have no idea the hours of pain you have caused Sam.
No, I taught you that. I was going to say I taught you the pick scrape. How are you liking the Source Collider? It's really cool, man.
Yes.
It's got a ton of really, really great, like, really hi-fi sounding verb and delay sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it quite a bit. I'm still getting used to the layout on it. And as I'm getting more used to it, it's becoming easier to tweak the sounds that I want. But they're all really, like, hi-fi pronounced sounds. So I feel like nailing the mix on them really, like, they're very pronounced. So it responds differently than the delays I've used. And as I'm getting used to it, I'm really enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, I haven't played it enough to develop a true opinion of it, but it seems cool.
Robbie, I haven't. I'll have to try that. I like it better than TS Circuit, eh? That's sick. Robbie says, have you used an ST1 to boost the purple channel? I've not tried that, but we should definitely try that. I've been sticking to like a tube screamer and just a tilt boost for most things, and I use the compressor still for some tones. Like some of the more mid-gain tones, but generally just, yeah, G8, tube screamer, amp.
Nice. I'm excited for you to hear them too, Jason. It's too bad you're not coming.
Who said there's new amps?
What's that?
Wait, who said there's new amps?
Oh, we've said that before. Come on.
I know.
Whee!
Yeah. I'm excited for you to try them, Jason. I'm excited to hear what you do with them.
You like that, eh, Luke? I'm gonna bring, hey, Luke, can you show it? I'm gonna bring that 7-watt thing that's hiding up there And
Ready.
Oh, getting
Come
tired
on.
there, bud.
Come on. Let's go. Camera.
Up over
It's
there.
one button.
There it is. I think we're gonna bring that.
There it is.
Can we just timestamp that real quick?
Oh no.
No, I won't do it. I won't do it. Swear to yeah. How come I haven't seen you guys with a Phase 90? I have two Phase 90s. I have a Van Halen Phase 90, and I have the Script Phase 90. It's probably in my office.
I do not use a phaser on my board. I think it's cool. I just don't really have a use for it for what I do.
You want to know why I don't use it? Since you were asking me and not Sam? Yeah, thanks.
All right.
No.
No, go for it.
I'm going to show you why I don't use it. I'll be right back. You need another drink? Do you need more drinks?
Sure, I'll take one more. I have no idea what he's getting right now. We'll see what he comes back with.
Just saying, take a look at how he put that guitar on that stand, then we know how.
Yo.
he
No,
got
I know.
that big jump.
I've reminded him multiple times.
You know what? Let me get a nice little angle on this here.
So Derek was asking why his guitar has these things in it.
Hold on, keep stalling. Keep
I think we found the reason.
If you want to look at how he puts his guitars in the guitar stands, that is exactly
that.
that is exactly why it has
Look at that.
things in it. Every
Dog.
morning I come in and put them the other way, and at the end of the day they're back like that.
What's the problem with how I put it in there?
It's backwards. That's why it falls all the time. It doesn't sit in the stand that way.
You know why I do that? Do you know why I do that?
Why?
Because it's plugged in and you can't put it in the other way with the cable in it.
You take the cable out.
I was coming right back to grab it. So, no. Turn all the guitars around so they're facing the proper way, and then we won't have that issue.
It
Also-
wobbles. They
also,
wobble and hit each other.
If you turn them the other way? Yeah. No.
Yeah,
If
yes,
they're all
they-
facing the other way? Why? Yours are all facing the other way.
Yeah, but they rest properly against the front of the stand. It's the way the weight balances.
Also different stance.
It's also just that stand sucks. I'm sure that this stand wouldn't have that problem.
You know what? You suck.
A little bit.
Oh, Doyle rules. No, this is why I don't have a Phase 90. Or I don't use a Phase 90. Because if I was going to put just a phaser on my board, this is it. This is a Ross phaser pedal.
It's your middle name.
I know, it is my middle name. Yes. How observant of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that drink.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to get
Yeah, it's okay. No, he just heard me hating about how
I did. As soon
how
as-
I put the
you were
stands
just-
the wrong way.
Dude,
so.
you were just shitting all over me, and I was like, nah, you can get your own.
Get your own damn
Yeah.
Rattler that I bought.
Cheers. I'm doing the Juicy Peach.
Leinenkugel.
Lime Kugel.
Those
That's
aren't
pretty
real
good.
words.
Yeah. Yes, I am, Dre. That's the one. That's the one. It's pretty good. I like it. What'd you get? Same thing?
Same thing.
Oh, you got the other Rattler again.
Yeah, I like it. It's HD.
Oh, I can't shit on Sam. He's too good at everything.
That's not true.
He's the best.
No, I'm not good at a lot of things.
I can't. There's nothing bad I can say about him.
That's also not true.
So
I can say a lot of bad things about
I'm
myself.
privileged to sit beside perfection every week on the live stream.
Oh no.
Except
Now
for the
it's
days that
just-
Luke's here.
Now it's just
Especially when I'm
condescending. Yeah, Sean.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were playing with that earlier today. I've got it right here, Sean. It's cool, man. I haven't watched your video yet. I need to watch that sometime in all my spare time, which is not right now.
Which is
So-
never ever.
What should I do to it, Sean? Tell me how to dial it. What do I do? Button in or button out?
It was funny, Sean, as we were dialing it before, someone's like, it's too bad Sean's not here to just tell us how to use this. Button out, he says.
Yeah, I've got it out.
It's the Proclaimers does Top Gun.
Nice.
When I wake up.
I am going to bring this guitar to NAMM.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to bring the 91, I think.
The 91.
Les Paul,
what's over with
Sans Pickard.
Sans Pickard.
Yes.
Is that's it up there? No, that's the.
No, that's 91.
That is the 91. Yeah. Yeah. I can never tell with that in the R9.
I don't think we have the R9.
But how's it going,
anymore.
Scott? Good to see you, dude. With the switch in the R position, it's a rat. With the switch in the M position, it's a big cool. I would walk this way 1,000 miles.
Yeah. The walking
Nice.
songs. What's up, Craker? Too much
Yeah.
verb.
Too much verb?
Yeah, there's too much verb on.
Turn it
that.
down.
No.
Okay. It's fine.
Just turn it off.
How you doing, Scott?
Yeah, what's going on,
Scott,
Scott?
you're getting some love on the video we posted earlier today. It's funny, Scott sits down to play. He's like, I haven't warmed up, and then just like,
Sweeps the
just
floor.
like,
at
he's
you.
like, holy crap, okay. Like just obliterates everyone and then goes back to building amps.
How do I get the delay to turn on? Like, do
Can you just hold it for a second?
you have to hold it?
Try now. Like, stop.
Is your mix just really low?
No, it's not.
It's pretty low.
What's that?
Your mix is pretty low.
Well, no, but you can still hear it.
There it is.
Oh, wow. Crazy. So. Oh, you know what it was? It's because it's DSP. It doesn't shift until you touch it. That's what it is. Yeah, that makes sense.
I like this pedal. It's cool. The mother load.
Frick, I need new strings on this thing so bad.
Chris wants to know if you know any Peach Pit riffs.
Oh, man. David Presley, but it's just all acoustic. I used to know Black Licorice. Oh, it's like... It's like this cool unison bend riff. I don't know how Chris plays it though. I think that's it. Chris does all these really weird, like cool bendy things where it's like almost things that it sounds like you're using a bender for.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's just like a very specific style. Like he's a really cool player. Like honestly, I haven't really met anyone that plays the way that he does, because he has like a lot of traditional influence, but he definitely like can shred and has like some like I don't know, just a lot of influence, but it's all like rooted in sort of more vintage stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's Black Licorice. I forget it though. Something like that.
Nice.
But there's I really like just in it's with the cable, but in Private Presley, I just really like these chords. Or the I think I got it here. The, just like that little acoustic passage a lot. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Nice.
A couple Peach Pit riffs. But yeah, he's a cool player. All those guys are great musicians.
RM, that mini rev head on the top shelf, the one way back up there is the 7-watt generator that was the first amp that Dan ever designed and built. And yeah, it hauls ass, man.
It sounds really,
mean.
really good. Yeah.
So we're gonna bring it to NAMM. Show a bunch of people where we come from.
Where we come from.
Yeah.
The roots. That amp's weird though, because it just has 12AX7s in it.
It's something else.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Some other weird, like, yeah.
Sean's about to correct us.
Sean, what's in
correct us
it?
hard.
It's not 12AX7s because they don't power anything, but they're like, I don't know what they are. It's some weird tube, like, yeah, Sean could tell us what it is or Dan could tell us, but it sounds pissed. It's real good. It's like one of those obnoxious 90 riffs where it's like, this is just quirky. This isn't good. Luke knows what I mean. He likes Weezer.
Not that much though. I know maybe 5 songs.
Oh, the gold one. That's the prototype of. It was just called the 50, and it's just a prototype that will never see the light of day. So.
Yeah, no, we're not going to move on that one. It was close.
Yeah.
It didn't quite hit where we wanted to with the other ones. It looks real sick, but.
I like it. Sounds good.
Likes it.
Well done, Christos. The crazy tube circuits.
Yeah, man. Everything I've heard from them I really like.
Nice.
Lots.
What are you doing next week while I'm gone?
So vintage versus modern guitars? Probably bring in a couple of these guys and then bring in, like, whatever old Fenders we can find or whatever. Yeah, I think something like that.
Like in late 80s Fenders versus...
Or 91 Les Pauls that we'll borrow from Dorian while yours is gone. Yeah. I don't know, though. I'll see. I'll reach out and see if I can find anything, like, even 80s, like, just kind of comparing different eras of guitars. And I believe that's what we're doing next week, Luke, is it not?
I don't know.
I'll check the spreadsheet.
Is that? I don't have the spreadsheet.
I have the spreadsheet. I'll check it. And then Austin. You got to check out this Austin thing my dad has.
Yeah?
It's this guitar that he just wired up with like a bajillion different pickup options, and it's actually wild. It's just like a cheap
Nice.
Austin Strat that he made, like do so many different things. Yeah, it's really cool. We'll take it. I got to bring my Schecter to you still, Dad. And honestly, this thing needs some work too, just because I've been lazy. So
should I get Bruce to fix this up before I go?
yeah, bring it to the new shop.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's playing pretty good,
yeah.
and I can do any stuff we need while we're down there. But
Now that we have a workbench.
yeah, Dad, you got to check out the workbench that Derek ordered. Actually, I'll send you a picture of it. It's really sick. We're gonna use it for the NAMM booth, like as a rack for like the amp rig and stuff. But it has like an actual like worktop. It's sick. It's like exactly what I want for a tour, considering my case is still at Cayenne in Vancouver. And yeah, anyone in Winnipeg or anyone around the area that's gonna be in Winnipeg. My dad's now working at Marshall's Music. He was at Quest before, but he's working at Marshall's on Henderson now and has a new shop there. And it's looking great. Yeah, he posted some pictures of the new place today. Looking real good. You gotta stop by still.
Best setup guy in Winnipeg. Sorry to any other setup guys in Winnipeg, but you're not as good as Bruce. So
He's the best.
suck it.
Yeah. Testimonial right there.
Yeah.
Gear and Beer live.
We're just picking fights with guitar techs in Winnipeg.
Yeah. I mean, I will say there are some good techs for sure. Like Lucas Rogers, great. A lot of guys have told me about checking out his work, and I haven't.
Who?
Beard Cell's great.
Yeah.
This guy named Lucas Rogers, great. There's lots of great players. There are lots of great techs. Terry's great. Who's the other one that I'm missing that's like really well known? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hamtone?
Sorry?
Hamtone? Like Jeremy?
Jeremy's awesome too, but not Jeremy. Can't think of it right now. But there's a lot of good techs in Winnipeg for sure. But Bruce is.
Oh,
just
you
the
forgot
best.
Sam.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't do that. I just do live teching. Yeah, I don't actually know what I'm doing with guitars.
you're
I
good
just
though,
know how to
it's
use
okay.
gear. I'm joking. Yeah, Charles, he's there. Good thing I'm not in Winnipeg then. Robbie, nice. Yeah, Scott, send him that way, just down Henderson. It's great. Anything else you guys wanna hear? Did you try the Ross phaser yet?
No, I'm not gonna play it tonight. I don't have the right
Oh, the right cable.
power cable.
That sounds nice.
That tilt just sounds so good. How many of you guys have tilts? Everyone's hands in this room went up. And by everyone, I mean Manny and Luke.
I use a tilt.
Sam did too.
Yeah. Yeah, you asked me if I had one once and I said no and you handed it to me.
All right, free shirt goes to somebody who wants to answer Lucas for me.
If you can answer Derek's favorite amp besides a Rev first, we'll send you a t-shirt.
First guy to get it.
Oh, no.
Oh, Robbie, no.
Oh,
All right, George.
George wins. AFD. Good job, George.
Yeah. Send us an email. Send it to Sammy.
Yeah.
Your shirt size and your address. We'll...
Send it to George. Send it to contest@revamps.com. Luke, put contest@revamps.com. George, if you want to email me tomorrow and let me know your size, I'll get it. I'll get
And
it
your
shipped in for
address.
you. And your address. We need that.
Yeah, the /AFD 100.
It's a great amp.
It's killer.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say, like, you told me it was your favorite, and at first I thought you were joking because you had just gotten it. I was like, what? Like this, and then tried it, and I was like, shit.
Yeah,
it's really good. Yeah. Yeah. Sick. Thanks, George. That's awesome.
Oh, I do love rectifiers. That's what I used to play.
That was what Derek
But-
started on in terms of tube heads, was the rectifier for
Yep.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I do still love rectifiers, but that AFD 100, man, that's like the best. It's the best of both worlds to me between what Marshalls and Mesas do.
Totally. It has a little bit more like depth than a JCM.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know. I'm disappointed in Robbie Timms especially. Rectum filler? No, rectum finder. Actually, we used to call them the rectum friars.
I was gonna say fryer. Yeah.
No, actually, one of my. I'm not trying to shit on it, James, but like one of my least favorite amps on the wall is my SLO 100. Honestly, I mean, like I had a bit of a hot take on the UA pedals last week.
The deceit, the trap,
Yeah.
the betrayal.
That's awesome. You're disappointed in me for liking a Marshall. Robbie, one day when you come here, you're gonna understand. Because, okay, I'll segue into this. I hated Marshalls. I mean, I hated them for more than a decade. And then I played a JMP and an 82 JCM 850 watt. And I was like, what the hell? These aren't Marshalls. And then I found out that's what real Marshalls are like. And yeah.
Yeah, I recently grew to appreciate them, I think, more. I definitely in the past
It's an
few years.
older thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just kind of got, like, when I started, like, getting more into, like, punk tones, like something that's hot and, like, and also not just, like, I've recently got a lot more into actually gain staging in front of an amp as opposed to just having a hot channel in an amp, like a 5150 or, like, a Recto. Like, putting something in front of a not so hot channel to make it hotter and, like, filling up more space with different gain stages is something I guess I've learned to appreciate more, which is maybe why I've learned to like the Marshalls more, because they do that very well.
Yep.
And before I just wanted to, here's my gate, here's my boost, boom, 5150, let's go.
Yeah.
So just different flavor. Gotta get a rev generator if he's heavy sending F's and a great clean crunch. Thanks, Lucas. Yeah, that was definitely something that Dan wanted to put in there, is to make it so the no channel was really like an oversight just for the sake of having it, like the clean channel definitely works for everything I need it for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so back to, I had like the hot takes on the UA pedals. Full disclosure, like on the UA pedals and on the Soldano, it's not like I've spent shitloads of time with either one of them.
Right.
I just
First impressions.
First impressions, and when I'm trying to get them going, I can't get a proper sound out of it. But I do really like. I saw somebody commented about Basemans. I'm a big Fender Baseman fan too. I mean,
yeah.
they're just awesome amps. But that Marshall AFD, yeah, I've got a 1960 Tweed 410 Baseman and a 66 or I think, yeah, 66 Blackface Baseman head. Awesome amps. But yeah, I was pretty disappointed because like I got the SLO 100, the AFD, and the Bogner kind of all at the same time. I bought them in that auction that happened last year, and I was like pretty excited about the AFD because I knew what it was because I had owned one in the past and had regretted selling it. But like I had an Ecstasy as well that I had traded somebody, and then they wanted to buy it back, and I always make deals with guys that if they trade me their stuff, they can always buy it back for whatever the value was. Because I've always been like pretty privileged that like I had sold my first guitar, and the guy that I sold it to was kind enough to sell it back to me, and I did that with one of my touring guitars, and I've had a lot of stuff I've been able to get back. So
Which definitely is nice.
Yeah, I always do that with everybody except Sean and his DGT. It's never leaving here. So
Nope,
that's
it's staying.
yeah.
Sorry.
It's so nice.
Once Luke figured out they could coil split, it was game over.
Yeah. So
Just like the Schecter.
yeah. So
And everything else here.
Yeah.
anyway, I was like super excited about the SLO when I got it. It was like the AFD I was excited about. The SLO was like right up there though, that I was like, okay, this is a holy grail amp or like a bucket list amp. This is gonna be killer. And I'm like, the Bogner is awesome, but I know what the Bogner is. I know what it does and what it doesn't do. And I got it, and like the SLO was my least favorite out of the three.
Yeah.
I mean, granted that Ecstasy is really
All you got to
nice.
do is unground the same pot that happened on Dorian's.
He did.
On yours?
Who's going with us for NAMM? Oh, no problem, Flux for the pass. Yeah, Jason, I have a 1960 410 Tweed. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe Luke can somehow get it down there. Flux, there's lots of us going. So Manny and Luke that are the technicians tonight are doing it. Oh, you can't see it then? Okay, yeah, go ahead. So, oh, nice. Yeah, there it is, Jay. So Manny and Luke that are here are coming. Dorian's coming. Westy's coming. Dan, the man, the myth, the legend, the designer, our fearless leader is coming. Return to the NAMM show after however many years.
It'd be a great time. I'm stoked that Dan's coming.
Sean, of course. Like not everyone. Like Craker's not gonna make it this time, and neither is like Brad or Bo.
We kind of need them here steering the ship while we're gone.
Yeah,
'Cause
somebody has to build things.
For anyone who doesn't know, like Brad and Scott and Bo are our main builders in the shop. Like they obviously are great people to have around and have on the stream, and musicians as well. But like they actually do build most of the stuff that you guys own. Like Scott builds all the Alpha amps. Scott builds the Alpha amps and some of the Pro Series amps. Bo builds most of the Pro Series amps. Brad's rocking out the pedals and the Alpha amps. Luke builds pedals. Manny does like pretty much whatever we need him to do. So yeah, like everyone here actually is people that are working on your gear. Kyle is not going to be there this year.
No, he's got this ear thing that like he can't fly, so he's wanting to skip the show because if he flies, his inner ear gets all messed up. So
yeah, man, I had a sinus infection and I flew a few weeks ago and it was horrible. So I get it. But yeah, Derek, myself, Manny, Luke, Scott, Derek's brother is coming. Scott Eastfeld.
yeah.
My dad.
Sean is coming.
Chad Neville.
Chad is Neville coming. Chad Neville is coming. Dan is coming. Derek Westra is coming. I think all in all there will be 10 people, 8 people of which are from the Rev shop.
Yes.
Yeah. For sure.
Yes. Yeah, the Baseman does sound crazy good cranked. It is crazy loud. But That's a fun amp that I got very lucky.
Yeah, we gotta find a way to do just an old Fender shootout on here someday. I know logistically that would be tough, but it'd be fun to do.
Well, I just have to not
Now
do
I'd like
what
to
I'm doing
mic some
right now.
stuff.
It would be fun to try miking at least. Even if we just threw him in like Wester's office.
Yeah,
Threw
absolutely.
mics on him or something. Like, yeah.
Or if I just don't play while he's talking, that would also work, right?
Also true.
Yeah.
Maybe. You couldn't get it as hard.
It's not gonna happen.
No.
So, what else you guys want to know? I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah,
It's
we're getting there for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, getting a little long. But yeah, that's kind of the scoop. I mean, it's a lot of work, but it is something that when we're there every year and there with everyone and it's happening, we're always super stoked to be there. And we kind of piss and moan about it jokingly, just because obviously it's a lot of work. But like just being able to have the opportunity to go and be a part of that environment and that industry is something we definitely are always going to be thankful for. So.
What is that short guitar?
That's Luke's Mini. This is Luke's favorite guitar. You know how I was doing the favorite
You should
guitar
play
videos today on TikTok?
Yep.
This is the one that Luke brought.
Nice. I wasn't in the TikTok
I
video
hit
with
it.
favorite guitars.
I haven't got you yet. I'm doing videos of everyone.
Yeah, that's what
He hasn't got me either.
No, I'm doing two per video. First one
Yeah.
was Bo and Scott. Then I'm gonna do Manny and Brad together, and then I'm gonna do you guys together.
Yay.
I'll bring my Squier from home to match you. Let me see that thing. See
Oh,
that
it's
shred
so
machine.
good.
Chris,
Dude, this pickguard is so yellow and gross.
Wait,
Two Notes doesn't have. Oh,
you
that
have
is
to
awful.
showcase. Sorry.
That thing is awful.
This is
You have
the-
to showcase the Angry Bird sticker outline there. Look at it. Yeah.
This is how bad the pickguard is discolored. You can tell from the sticker indent.
Look at this thing. Look at this sweet, sweet machine.
It's my first guitar ever. You actually bought that.
I was gonna say I think I bought it, but
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember for sure. I didn't want to say anything and defend your dad. Did you want it a half down, or is it just
I
badly out
have
of
no
tune?
idea.
You been burning gaggers with this thing there, bud, or what's going on?
I
It's all
haven't
yellowed
touched
out.
that thing in years.
No, that's no.
It's in my sister's room right now.
You're like, no, that's not what happens to your guitars.
No, the darts will do that, but the
Darts will do that.
Nice, nice.
It's vintage.
It's aged like a fine wine.
7 or 8, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not a toy guitar. It is a Squier Mini. It's the nicest guitar I have.
I'll tell Bluesman you said that.
No, I love Bluesman.
Tell John the next time I see him. Chris, yeah, Two Notes doesn't have a booth, but they are going to be there. Guillaume's going to be around, I think, but no booth. I think they don't have anything new to release, so.
I'm excited to hear this.
Nothing wrong with that.
I like
I mean,
it.
for a first guitar or something, it's totally fine.
I think those strings are 15 years old.
Just bend super hard on it.
Listen to that sustain.
Now play a chord. Yeah, there you go. That's what you pay for right there, folks. Now play a chord. That's what you pay for. Oh, that is horrible. Oh my God.
Well, Luke, you done good. You got to tighten up that input jack, though, bud. She's loose.
Here, let me give her.
Oh, you
I
want to give
haven't
her a rip?
touched it in years.
Give me your Aristides.
Sure.
Aristides.
This thing does smell.
What does it smell like?
Weed.
Bits.
Really?
Yeah.
Just tell my mother. Or
Ready?
my sister.
I just did one bend. That's not horrible. Have you played this one? Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
This one has the actual full finish on it.
There's such nice guitars.
Yeah, man. It's like a Lamborghini, you know?
Yeah.
Real nice. Alrighty. Well,
That's good.
if anyone wants to hear anything else, let us know, because we're getting there.
Yeah. Oh, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah. Disharmonious Ben's portion of the video. No, we're a couple hours in, Robbie. We're getting there. Don't worry.
I don't know any other Weezer. Where's it?
9 and 11 double stop on the aim.
Where is that like?
It's a double stop on 9 and 11 on the A and D string, and then so it goes 9 and 11.
The white
and
pedal
then-
on my board is the Mahler. Oh, the Eventide, the H9. Yeah, I don't have the app for it. It's actually Derek's. It's like a all-in-one kind of reverb delay modulation machine.
Yeah, turn that shimmer on. That's awesome.
Is that what's on right now? Is this oh yeah, you can hear it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see that. Trade me cables. Yeah, like. Turn the mix up.
Is that how you do it?
Press the hot knob. No, press the knob or the button beside it. There you go.
Out of nowhere, I'm getting a bunch of RF. It's all good though. What's that, Jason? Sorry? What did he say above that? Releasing track soon. Oh, yes. 2 different projects releasing track soon, one of which is with Jacob Umansky, yeah. We have final mixes and a video and some graphic videos done. And then I think we are aiming for I want to say like a late summer, early fall release. Yeah, should be fun. I'm stoked about it. That's our cue. It's coming. All right, well, now's a good time.
What do you want?
I'm on your rig, I don't know, sound? Why am I getting no sound? Oh, weird.
I can't hear anything because your rig is so much quieter in my ears.
right, thanks everybody. We appreciate you tuning in. Now we're gonna blast your eardrums with noise because that's how this always ends. Oh, I'm turning my board thinking it's me and it's you. That makes sense.
Oh.